And we'll see. Hi, I'm Doug Gunn, and I played drums in Hotfoot from late 1976 to the end of the band in '78. And then I was in the Steve Wariner Band for the last few months that Steve played live in Kansas City. Steve was the most renowned guitar player, certainly in southern Kansas City when I was growing up, and all in the area, you know, when I was in my 20s. And he called me one day and asked me to be in the band, and it pretty much blew my mind. I said yes right away, so I joined. The band had been going for 3 years, and it was like a well-oiled machine. It was like stepping into a movie, you know. And I never even rehearsed with him. Steve gave me a tape, and I went to the gig and we played it. And RG was the drummer before me, and I had all of his stuff down. I was kind of his, you know, I stole a lot of RG's licks. So that's how that went. Playing with Steve was amazing because he was just such a strong player. It was like catching a ride in a limousine. You know, you'll hear musicians talk about that, where somebody in the band is so good, you just ride along with them. And that's what it was like playing with Steve. Plus, we played so loud. It was all encompassing. It was just all enveloping. Steve was easy to follow. We did live performances, we did studio work, and occasionally rehearsed. You know, I was with the guy all day, every day for about 2 years. I think we rehearsed 3 times. Mostly we just played. If Steve wrote a song, he would like teach it to us in the hotel room on acoustic guitar, and we would just go out and play it in sound check, and then we'd perform it live. It was like that. And we were writing songs. Steve was writing at least a song a month at that time. It was fantastic. Steve was the funniest guy, and I can't grab an anecdote for you that's super funny, but I just tell you this: every time we went in a restaurant, it was an adventure. And we'd come out of there and everybody was better for it. The waitresses about peeing their pants. He'd make them laugh so hard. We'd get free food. I mean, there was always just stuff going on. He was goofing on everybody all the time. If I had to choose one word to describe Steve, that word would be dominant. He was just one of those guys that when he walked in the room, he just took over. You know, it was just so funny without trying. Just people wanted to talk to him, and you know, he was a great listener too. You know, he would just make everybody feel better for having been around him. And so Steve, congratulations to you. This has been a long time coming. You deserve it, buddy.